Hi Twin Flames, hi Light Workers, Lisha and Andy here again with another video. How are y'all doing? Well, we are in our Celebrity Twin Flame, High Status Twin Flame Connection, Signs and Synchronicities, and we are just zooming through this. Seems like it's taking a little longer than I had expected, but I'm okay with that because I wanted this month to be full of wonderful healing surprises and also just a time for us to enjoy together because as you guys know, this is my 1 year anniversary with Twin Flame Musical Therapy, and so I do have some little party favors here. I just want y'all to see that I did get some party favors, and I have a glass that says celebrate, but I haven't really been able to do a lot of the celebrating that I wanted to do on the channel yet, but we can consider our Celebrity Twin Flame video series a celebration because it is interesting to watch these videos. I want to thank you guys for all tuning in. I feel as though these are really, a lot more well received, and so I'm gonna, hopefully be able to make more series like this in the future. But for now, I think we're going to be closing it out with this last video, okay? So I have three more bullet points to discuss with you guys as far as the signs and synchronicities, or if you want to consider this as the stages of the Celebrity Twin Flame, High Status Twin Flame Union, it's High Status Twin Flame Connection, High Status Twin Flame Connection. I'm laughing because I'm tired, so this is when I start to trip over my words a lot. But we're going to be talking about the last 3 bullet points on this in this series that I told you guys I had 10. And so we've already discussed the first 6. But also, just before I get into that, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from doing the longer videos for this next month, for June. So I'm going to try to still continue to make shorts and do a lot of things in the shorts that can be helpful to you guys on your journey. But I do want to give you guys some time to catch up. Anybody who's new to the channel, because I do have a lot of new subscribers, I want to thank you guys because in April, I was celebrating reaching 100 subscribers, and then turn around, here it is May, and I'm already at 165. So I've gained like 65 followers in the last month. So I just want to thank you guys so much for that. And I do believe that this series has helped in that, and also some of the shorts that I've been doing. So that's something to celebrate right there. And I was going to have guest speakers on here, for this month, but a lot of them are experiencing things of their own, like they're going through some things, and so they're not quite able to commit to that right now. So we're gonna kind of postpone the guest speakers until a later date, and I'm gonna also give myself time to just take a break from doing the longer videos, and do some shorts for the next month, and give you guys time to catch up on this channel as far as how you are able to go through the videos. Remember, well, if you wouldn't know if you're new. So if you're new to the channel, the way you go through this channel is you go to the playlists and you see which playlist title resonates with you on your journey, okay? The title will indicate something in you as far as what you need to watch. So the ones that resonate with you on the titles of the playlists are the ones that you should click on, and then when you get to that, you click on it and it shows you all the videos that are in that playlist. So it should be like 4 or 5 in each playlist, that will give you time to go through all of the videos and heal and do the work that needs to be done so that you can start working more towards your mission, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today, is for learning how to heal yourself and surrender to the divine so that you can work on your mission, okay? So we're gonna be doing that for the next month, but I do still have the surprise for you guys as far as I wanted to make one last video about my own personal twin flame journey and the signs and synchronicities that I received on my own twin flame journey. And this is personal to me because I'm a twin flame in 5D communication with my twin flame, and he is a celebrity. And so, I also want you guys to know what progress has been made on my own journey, and that'll be something that I'll be able to share with you guys. I'll probably end up doing that one tomorrow, okay, because that one will be, able to be wrapping up this month of the longer videos, and then I'll take my little break and give you guys some short videos to look at in the meantime. And also, please let me know in the comment section what videos you guys want to see. What do you guys want me to talk about next? What do you guys want to hear? How do you want me to help you on your journey? If you need any motivation, if you need, if you want to see more singing, if you want to see live singing, if you want to see more of a kind of an interview with other twin flames, let me know, because I will be definitely interested in hearing any feedback and also suggestions you may have. And another thing I'd love for you guys to do is to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So that you can give in such a way whereas I can start to pick up on your energies and start to understand more about, who's on the channel and who's paying attention and wanting to share. And a lot of times I'll pick up on the collective energies just from your presence here and from you making your presence known by subscribing or liking the video, okay? And then I can tap more into your energy and make the videos more catered to your situation, all right? So thank you for doing that. And we'll go ahead and get on into the video right now, into the topics, okay? So I just want to say, first of all, I keep interrupting myself, but I want to tell you guys how much I really have enjoyed this series, and it's been, a longer series than what I normally do. But I appreciate it because, like I said, all my spirit guides and angels have been coming and speaking on my behalf as far as sharing with you guys the information that you need to know about your journey, especially with this celebrity twin flame journey, because it is different. It is different from other twin flame journeys. I usually distinguish the celebrity twin flame journey from the typical twin flame journey because I want you guys to realize that there are differences, and I try to point those out as I go. But at the same time, we are learning in this series that there are so many similarities with the celebrity twin flame versus the typical twin flame journey, that you're learning about your own journey, whether you're a celebrity or not, whether you're a high status twin flame or not. You're learning about it, and you're starting to see, there may be parallelisms, there may be synchronicities that you're seeing that you've actually gone through as a typical twin flame, in a situation where you might see the same things happening, same stages going on. It just comes through in a different way sometimes from the twin flame that is a celebrity versus the twin flame that's in a non-celebrity connection. Okay, so I hope you guys have been able to see the differences, but also to see the similarities. So we're in number 7, and number 7 is that you surrender to the universe and to your mission, and you become okay with not knowing how you and your twin will meet in the 3D, okay? So this is a very important point, because I feel as though a lot of times we get caught up in this journey when we don't continue to do the healing work on our own, but we start to focus on when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. We start to, get impatient, okay? And this is a very, big issue within the Divine Feminine Collective, because once again, if you're watching these videos and if you're doing a lot of the research and you are doing a lot of the healing work first in your journey, in your connection, you're probably the Divine Feminine, okay? Whether you're male or a female, you can have Divine Feminine energy. And I want to also go back and say that we all have Divine Feminine we all have feminine and masculine energy in us, okay? Every single person has feminine and masculine energy. It's just a matter of how much we want to express or how much we are, resonating with that energy at that particular time of our lives. So you can actually go between divine feminine and divine masculine energy, several times throughout your life, okay? And that's a lot of times why people, like I was telling you guys in another video, tend to have, issues as far as not knowing where they stand a lot of times with their energies because they're experiencing both. And so just know that it's okay to have both, and it's actually, something that you're going to want to learn how to balance within you. And that's what coming into inner harmonious union with yourself is when you can balance your divine inner feminine and inner masculine. Okay, that is very important, because until you're able to do that, you will not be able to really grasp what union is on this journey, because it is having to deal with your masculine and feminine energies, but as it relates to your connection with source or father mama. So you're going to really need to understand how to do that. And if you want to know more about that, then I suggest you go to the playlist section and you start really checking out some of the healing playlists that are in the on the healing playlist section. We have the Break Free series, we have the Breathe series, and we have the Chakra Cleansing series, which are some of the more powerful healing playlists that'll teach you how to heal and balance out your energies and, through your energy body. Okay, so your energy body is a very important part of your journey as far as learning how to stabilize it, because once you stabilize your energy body, then you're going to see more progress being made in your own personal life. You're not going to have as many upsets, you're not going to have as many challenges, and when you do have challenges, you're not going to stay down. Okay, you're going to be able to really bounce back quicker than you have been before. All right, and so that is why it's very important for you to understand how your energy body works and to make sure all your chakras are aligned, because as you're doing this for yourself as a divine feminine, you're also doing this and it's helping your divine masculine to also do the same thing. They're also balancing their chakras and ascending and aligning with the divine as well. Okay, it's just a natural process that they do. They may not show it externally like you show it, but what they're doing is more of an internal process that they're going through, that is meant for them to go through that way because of the fact that they are operating more in masculine energy. And so they tend to be more within and more inside themselves and in their ego mind and in their, in their crown chakra, versus where the feminine is in more of her heart chakra. Okay. So as you start to realize this, as you start to see where the differences lie in the journey with you and your divine masculine or divine feminine, whichever resonates with you, then you're going to see how you can heal and start to ascend on this journey. And the more you ascend, the more you're going to draw in your twin flame. Okay. It's a natural thing. It's not really something that you have to do in order to get their attention. You don't really need to go and start trying to hunt them down or text them or find them even. It's a matter of you letting go and surrendering to the process. So again, we're going to go into this number 7. You surrender to the universe and to your mission, and you become okay with not knowing how you and your twin flame will meet in the 3D. Okay. And I feel like a lot of times, when we're impatient, it's because we are trying to figure things out in our mind, right? Okay, so here's when the divine feminine starts to operate more in her ego mind. When the divine feminine starts to lose a grip on her healing process and starts to forget that this is what she's here to do. Okay, she's here to ascend, to raise her vibration, to heal, to to increase her self-love, to become one with her creator, and to enjoy life. Okay, and when you lose sight of that and start focusing more on your twin flame and your twin flame's life, what are they doing? What are they when are they coming? Why are they taking so long? Why aren't they showing their signs of change on the outside? Why can't I see it? when the divine feminine starts to get in that state, it's a very unstable state, okay? And it takes away from her focus. It actually causes you to delay your journey and delay your union more, okay? So when you start doing this as a divine feminine, and it's natural for us to do this, okay? Because it's just natural for us to want to be with our twin flame, especially when we've been, hurt because they've ghosted us or they've blocked us or they've ran from us. And we know that, that was a painful process. We know that because we went through the experience and we felt everything that, came along with that. We talked about it in the last video about the soul splitting and, how it reminds us back when we go through a period of separation, it reminds us of the initial soul splitting that we went through when we first became, our soul split from one into two different human bodies, okay? So as a divine feminine, we do experience a lot of that pain, on this journey, tenfold, it seems like. And so, but you should know that your divine masculine feels it too. He's just holding it in, okay? He's holding it in because he is not ready to deal with, a lot of the things that come along with this journey. He's not even at some time on the journey. He may not even be awakened to it, okay? When you are fully awakened to this journey, your twin flame might just be starting to wake up to the journey, might just be starting to realize that this connection is more than just a typical romantic connection. And so that's why you're going to have to give them time to catch up. You're going to have to give them time to go through their own healing process. And this is where what they call, you're holding the space for them, okay? And you have to make a conscious decision to do that. If you choose to go ahead and, start going forward with your life, and maybe you start getting impatient and to the point where you want to have company in your life, that's a choice you're going to have to make. But it could potentially cause further delay on your journey because your masculine is going to sense that you've moved on, and then he's going to start feeling, back like he's alone again. And so he's not going to continue to move forward on his journey because he's going to sense that you've moved on, you've moved away from him, so he's going to continue to do what he's been doing, okay? So this is how it works. The divine feminine is leading the way, as being the light for her masculine. The masculine also is the light for the feminine, yes, but the divine feminine has already overcome several things on the journey that she needed to overcome as far as healing is concerned. And so now that the divine masculine is starting to wake up to the journey, she needs to give him the space and send him love and to give him the nurturing and love that he needs in order to ascend on the journey second, okay? So what should this divine feminine do? Surrender at this point, because once your divine masculine has ran from you, then you are pretty much in a state where you're going to have to face yourself and face what you need to heal in yourself, okay? And I guarantee you, if you have if your divine masculine has run from you, there's also things that you still need to heal on your journey, okay? Not only they need to heal, but you need to heal things. And so it's going to be your responsibility to find out what it is that you need to heal. And it's not always going to be apparent right away. You may have to live a little longer and make sure and start seeing where you are getting triggered. You may have to go through your periods of time where you are in your solitude, your hermit mode, and you start realizing what triggers you and what makes you have more upsets, on your journey. What tower moments are you going to get, when you're going through your time period of solitude, when you're going through your time where you're learning about what gifts you have, when you're starting to learn more about your mission, okay? So this is the other thing, is that you can't really focus on your mission when you're focusing on your twin flame, because your twin flame is going to be a major distraction. We all have a mission here on earth as twin flames. We all have one. We have an individual mission, and then you're going to have a mission with your twin flame once you're in union with them. So it is very important for you to learn how to surrender your twin flame journey to the universe, to Source or Father Mama, and allow yourself to say, I'm going to live my life and to love myself while my twin flame is doing his healing work and trying to get his self together in order to come to me. Because you're not going to be able to determine when that is. That is not up to you to determine when your twin flame is ready to come to you, okay? It is going to be totally up to them to talk to their spirit guides, to start doing the work, inner work, and start learning how to love themselves more, because there are a lot of things that they have to heal as far as self-worth, as far as healing their insecurities, as far as healing their inner child. Okay, and they're not going to necessarily be able to do that by focusing on you either. So once they start working on themselves, this is the perfect opportunity for you to go ahead and dive into your mission, okay? And that is going to be something you're going to have to figure out what it is that you love to do, that you have an ability to help heal and help others on this journey. So you got to figure that out, okay? And I do have a Mission Magic coaching session that I have put together for you guys. If you want to email me and start a Mission Magic coaching session, then you can see where your mission is, and we can discover it together, okay? I can help you with that. But you will need to know what it is that that you love to do, what you're good at, what spiritual gifts you have. And so a lot of these things come while you're in solitude, in your hermit mode, when you're going through your self-discovery and you're reawakening to your gifts that you have lost touch with, okay? Because these gifts have been in you since you were born, but you just forgot you had them, or you just haven't activated them yet, okay? This is the perfect time for you to do that. And that is a beautiful period of time, because when you learn more about your gifts, you get excited. You get excited to see what it is that you have to offer others on this journey. What you're bringing to the table, what can you bring to this community that will be very unique to you, that you can share with us to help the community, okay? So so this is what's going to transpire while you're in your surrender stage, okay? You release all obsession and become creator of your own best life. I love that sentence, because it just shows that, you're not waiting for anything to happen on this journey. At this point, you are just living your best life, okay? That's what Spirit and Source wants you to do. They're wanting you to make sure you're not just sitting around waiting for your twin flame to come to you. They want you to live your best life now. And whatever that means to you, take your vacations, move to that location you want to move to, get a new job, or quit your job and go and do what you've always wanted to do to help other twin flames. Start a mission, start a spiritual practice, do the things that you've always wanted to do. And so this is your time. This is your time to do that, because while your twin flame is healing, you're going to have a lot of time to yourself to be able to start this mission and get it going. And probably, more than likely, when you do get into union, your mission is gonna be tie into the mission that you're going to have together with your twin flame, okay? But in the meantime, you still send your twin flame love. It's not as if you ignore them or start, putting them completely out of your mind. They're still going to be there in your mind, okay? Every day. You're not going to be able to forget about them or put them, out of your mind. You're going to still have thoughts of them, and that's okay. But you don't want to get into the mode of being obsessive or getting to the point where you start getting depressed again because they're not around. You're going to need to send love to your twin flame during this time period, like I said, because they're going to need to feel your love while they're going through their healing process, okay? And guess what? Your 5D bond with them is going to strengthen during this time, okay? As you start to awaken your spiritual gifts, as you start to really cleanse your third eye chakra and start to really wake up to the gifts that you have, you're going to start to strengthen your 5D bond with them. And so you're going to feel them more. You're going to feel when they're sad, and you're going to feel when they're happy. But when you feel when they're sad, you're going to also learn how to allow that energy to flow through you, but not to be attached to you in such a way whereas it keeps you down. Because now that you've recognized your energy versus theirs, you're going to be able to transmute your their energy when it's low and low frequency, and and when they're feeling sad, transmute that into some kind of energy that you can use to to better yourself, to love yourself more, to heal, and to go on with your mission. Okay, that is very important. Transmuting is very, very important. And if you don't know as much about that, I do encourage you to look it up, because it is a process where you start to really shift the energies from lower frequency vibration to higher frequency vibration, and you allow yourself to not stay stuck in that lower vibration. Your twin flame might be in that lower vibration because they're going through something. They're going through their tower moments. And so they're going to have to, feel what they need to feel. Yes. But you don't have to stay stuck in it with them. Okay. And that's where you need to start learning how to, not get sucked into their lower vibration, but to ascend to your higher frequency, and then you'll feel better. You're not going to feel down, you're weighed down and depressed and full of dense energy anymore. You're going to start feeling as though you have something, more positive and uplifting to look forward to, because you're going to be focusing on your mission. You're going to be focusing on your mission. You're going to be focusing on that new job that you got, or that new practice that you started. And you're going to be focusing on, loving yourself more. Okay, that's what transmuting is all about. So it's just a beautiful thing when you're really at a point where you're in your power. Okay, this is where the divine feminine becomes steps into her power, and starts taking charge of her life, taking back her, her power. Taking back her power in such a way where she starts to feel as though she can do whatever she wants to do in her life, and not be waiting on her twin flame to be there for her to do it. Okay, you start realizing how much more free you are. You start realizing how to use your energy body to allow you to have more energy to be able to work on your mission and work on your self-love and self-care. You're going to start planning things for yourself. Some of the things that I used to do, and I still do, are go to the movies by myself, go out to eat, by myself. I'll go walking in the park. I'll go to the beach. I'll do a lot of things by myself, because I just feel free enough to do it. Okay, once you feel so free as to the point where you can go and take yourself out on a date and do things that you've always wanted to do without waiting for someone to do them with you. Buy yourself flowers, cook yourself a good meal, make yourself something nice. If you have a hobby, start working on that hobby, start working on a scrapbook, or, start painting again. Those are the things that you're going to want to do during this time, that are going to make you fall in love with yourself again, fall in love with the gifts that you have, and be able to move forward on this journey. You're not going to be stuck. Once you do those things, trust me, you're not going to be stuck in depression mode and woe is meism, and and feeling sorry for yourself, because you're going to see how much you have to offer. And that's the beauty of it. You see how much you have to offer yourself, as well as others on this journey. Okay, so yeah, it's about stepping into your power and learning what you can do to help other twin flames on this journey, and which is going to be what your mission is. Okay, and that is specifically something that you're going to have to know what and how to figure out. And it's going to be unique to you. It's going to be something beautiful. Nobody else is going to be able to do it quite like you. Okay, just like this channel. I don't know of any other channel that is like this. So I had to start from somewhere, and I had to start from realizing, hey, what do I love more than anything, to do in my free time? Is music. Okay, and then I had to realize, that I also had a talent for being able to help other people by talking to them and showing them how they can heal. So I started realizing that not only could I use music to heal others, I could use this platform to help talk about more ways of healing, such as meditation, crystal therapy. There's tarot readings that you can listen to help with healing on your journey. There's so many things you can do to help you heal on this journey. But I just wanted to make sure that when I use this channel, I'm doing everything, that I can do that that my spirit guides showed me that I can share with you guys, because I didn't know I was going to do a chakra cleansing series when I started the channel. I didn't know I was going to start doing divine masculine channel messages. I didn't know I was going to have interviews with great other twin flame couples. I didn't know none of this was going to happen when I started this channel, but I just had faith that it was going to do something. It was going to help someone somewhere along the line. And look, it's growing. So I just want to thank you guys once again for being on here, for helping me to realize that my gifts are, beneficial, that my gifts are needed. And you guys are showing me this every day when you guys, watch my videos, when you share them, when you, like and subscribe to my channel. So I just thank you again. All right. Okay. So, this is so exciting because number 8 is going to be really exciting to you guys. Once you start realizing that you've been able to hone in on your mission, learn what you can do to improve your self-love, and do the things that you always wanted to do, that you're not waiting on your twin flame to do those things for you. Number 8 says, the universe and your angels orchestrate your union once you are healed and ready. Okay? So this is why I feel as though we need to really focus on healing ourselves, because the universe orchestrates your union, okay? Your physical union, I would say. Okay, so while you're healing yourself, you're actually healing your 5D connection as well. So that's why your 5D connection becomes stronger, your telepathic bond gets stronger, your empathetic relationship, as far as you being able to feel them, or even if you have the clear audience, you can hear them talking to you. So you're starting to feel all these things and starting to get stronger in your 5D connection, which allows you to manifest it in the 3D as well. But you're okay. So here's where it's very important for you to understand: when you raise your vibration, you're going to be raising your vibration to the point where the universe sees you vibing high. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, so look at her. She's got her glow up going on. She's doing what she needs to do. She's doing the inner work. We see you, okay? So why not, go ahead and get your union underway? Why not allow this thing to happen? The universe is going to grant it for you, because the universe wants you to be in union with your twin flame. I don't know how many people, out there are telling you guys that this is not possible, but it is possible. And the universe wants you to be in union with your twin flame. It benefits the whole earth. It benefits the planet to be with your twin flame, for you to be with your twin flame in harmonious union, because it brings in more of a channel of love to the earth, and it helps to heal the earth. Okay, so the universe is looking for any way that it can bring more love into the earth. Okay, and so in order for it to do that, it has to see you vibing high. It has to see you raising your frequency to the point where you are ascending and showing that you're ready for the union to take place. And that's when the angels and your spirit guides, your ascended masters, all of them, and your ancestors will work together to orchestrate your union in the 3D, in the physical. And you don't get to physical union, without being fully healed first, okay? So you should realize that. There's a song from an artist I like called Trevor Hall, and he's really good. His songs, I just really love him because they're very down to earth and very straight, to the point. And the one song that I really love, because it kept coming up on my playlist, on my Spotify playlist, whenever I would get down or discouraged about why things weren't moving forward on my journey. And this song would come up, and it's called You Can't Rush Your Healing. And it is such a powerful song, because it's true. You can't rush your healing. And so no matter how much you want your union to take place, you can't rush your healing. And every time I would think I've healed enough, I've done enough, I've done enough, I've done all the work, I did everything I could do to make my life better, there was always something else that that would come up and show me, there's not quite, it's not quite ready. You're not quite ready yet. You need to do this. You need to take care of this other part of your life, whether that be just doing little things like maybe starting an exercise routine, or going for walks, or, being more active physically, or eating more healthy, or, maybe there's things in my family that I needed to heal first. I had a period of time where I had to deal with a major family illness, and someone in my family got really sick. And, that was something that came up on my journey, so I hadn't finished doing all the things that I needed to do. Um, there were things that needed to happen before I could actually, see my own twin flame journey progressing. And so, as much as I wanted to believe that I was ready, I wasn't ready yet. Okay. So this is why I say, no matter how far along your ego mind thinks you have come, the fact of the matter is, if you ain't in physical union with your twin flame yet, and you truly desire to be, okay, and you've both been manifesting this, okay, then you're still not ready. The fact of the matter is, you're still not ready. If you aren't in physical union with your twin flame, that means you still have healing work to do, and so does your twin flame. Okay, so you just need to be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't try to rush into things, because you really don't want to be in union with your twin flame. Or you really, first of all, it can't happen, but you don't want to be in back with your twin flame when you're not healed yet, because it's just going to cause you to go into separation again. Okay, and this is why a lot of twin flames, they get so eager to be back with each other again. Some of them end up coming back together, and then they go back into separation again, because they haven't given themselves enough time to go through the healing work, okay, and do what they need to do on this journey to really heal not only themselves, but there may be family, generational curses that need to be healed, trauma bonds. Maybe there's people in your, karmic relationships that you had in the past that you haven't finished letting go of. And you will know, because they will show up in your dreams. They will show up maybe even at your doorstep or call you or text you or try to reach out to you via social media. A lot of these karmic partners that you didn't properly let go of will start to come back, and that will also be an indicator that you haven't, fully healed on your journey. You're going to have to be able to surrender and let go, whatever way that, your spirit is showing you to do so, especially with your karmic partners, because trust me, they will come back. Okay, they will come back and try to see if they can get you back on track, back into that same toxic pattern of behavior again, and into that same relationship again, because a lot of the karmic partners, not all of them are toxic, but a lot of them may have that toxic nature, whereas they tend to want to be codependent with you, and they start looking for you back because they're not really doing their own healing work. And so they'll come around again, and they'll start to reach out to you again. And that has happened to me, and that happened to me just this week. Okay. So, somebody came back around trying to, make me lured back in. And I did not, I handled it well. Okay. I handled it well. And let's just say that, for my situation, I knew what I needed to do in order to not allow that to transpire again. And so I did what I needed to do. And so these are going to be little tests that you're going to have, to see if you're truly ready for your union, and if you do pass those tests, then trust me, you're going to see progress being made in your physical twin flame journey, your 3D union. And that's what number 9 is all about. Okay. So number 9 is that you begin mirroring one another heavily, whether it be on social media or you just see them out and about. You might end up showing up at the same place at the same time, or you just might start to even see on their social media that they've started to do things subconsciously the same as you. Okay, maybe they have started a mission of their own, and maybe their mission has a lot to do with the mission that you have. Okay, maybe they started doing something as far as like charity work, and you've started doing something at charity work. Or maybe they have a hobby that they pick up that might be similar to something that you love to do. Maybe you guys have similar interests, and you start to do things around the same period of time. Okay, those are the mirroring types of things you're going to see happening on your journey. Even in the way you dress. Sometimes you might dress the same. You might have, there may be things that you look the same, that people have said certain twin flames, they tend to take on the same kind of appearances over time. They start to look the same, have similar features, so you might see yourself changing in that way, but the mirroring starts happening the more you start to raise your vibration and the more you align your chakras, because at the same time as you're aligning your chakras and raising your vibration, your twin flame is doing that as well on their end. And so the mirroring starts to happen, and you're going to get signs and synchronicities, such as seeing them, mirroring you on their social media. Okay. And those are going to be, some of your clues that your union is coming close, because, once that starts happening, that means that they're actually tuning into your frequency and to that that energetic match. Okay. And so you guys are becoming more and more, the energy is starting to flow easier between the two of you, and you're balancing out the feminine and masculine energies within. And so it's becoming more harmonious. And that's what happens when you mirror one another. You become more harmonious in that you start to be on the same wavelength, which I talked about in another video. And you start to have the same wavelength, and that makes you more cohesive, which allows you to be able to be more in sync and prepared for your union. Okay. Okay, so number 10 is that your mission becomes apparent to you. If you haven't started working on it by now, by this time, you're gonna have it really being apparent to you, because most of the time you do need to know what your mission is before you come into union with your twin flame. Okay, and Spirit is going to help you by telling you how this connection is going to help you heal the world. Okay, so there will be not only signs and synchronicities from your twin flame, but Spirit will show you signs and synchronicities about how your mission is going to help heal the world. Okay, you might just have an influx of followers come to your channel if you have a channel. You might start seeing more people coming to you for tarot readings or for healing in your practice. So these are the signs that your mission is becoming more successful, that you are able to really connect with other twin flames, because you do have a soul family, and you do have twin flames that are going to be seeking your assistance on this journey, because you're going to at this point be more on an advanced level and able to help others that are coming through the same stages, okay, that you've already been through, just like me. So once you get to the point where you start realizing your mission is there to help other twin flames who are starting out on this journey, you're going to see where you can help them and how you can start seeing them raise their helping them raise their vibration, and which also helps heal the world. Okay, you're doing this to help heal the world. Okay, and Spirit is going to show you how your mission is going to do that. You also might get signs from animals. You might start to see, this is so funny because Spirit's telling me all this. I'm like receiving this download as I'm talking to you guys. And it's so cool how this works, because like I told you guys, I don't start off knowing I'm going to say some of these things, but Spirit tells me these things to say as I'm talking to you. So you might see animals come towards you. You might see animals that need your help, you might be an animal person, and you might have a gift with being able to heal animals, and you start realizing that there are things that you can do in nature to start, helping the ecosystem, whether that be like, I think for just an example, there are butterflies are becoming more and more rare, as far as, I guess they're getting more, they're not having as many butterflies being reproduced each year, because of the fact that there is a certain plant that is not being available to butterflies that they need in order to grow. Okay, so the caterpillar needs a certain plant that I think it's a milkweed or something like that, plant that they need in order for them to be able to make the cocoons that they need in order for them to become butterflies. Okay, and so this particular plant has not been as made available to the caterpillars, and so they're not being able to make their cocoons as much, and so a lot of them end up dying. Okay, so when they don't have enough nutrients to make these cocoons, then they don't become butterflies, and that's a sad thing because we all love butterflies, and so we want to see more butterflies each year, but they're becoming more and more rare because this particular plant is not being accessible to the caterpillars. So a lot of people have started to plant this particular plant in their gardens, and it helps to allow more caterpillars to be able to turn into butterflies. And it's a beautiful process, because it allows something to continue to go on that might be starting to become extinct, okay? Something like that, something just as little as that, or just being able to plant trees and in places where you know that they are needed, that's going to help, with providing more providing more oxygen, or providing more, whatever the ecosystem needs. We need to be able to provide more of that so that, everything stays in balance, okay? There are a lot of things in nature that are becoming more and more out of balance because of the fact that we as humans are tearing down a lot of these forests. We are, not allowing the nature to do it, nature to take its course as far as what it does naturally. A lot of times things happen for a reason, and when we tamper with the ecosystem, we mess it up, and we end up messing things up for animals as well. And so this is what we need to start learning how to correct. And some of you guys are going to know how to do that. Some of you guys are going to be better at learning how to be eco-friendly, and learning how to support the ecosystem. Some of you guys are going to learn how to be more in tune with nature as far as with the animals. Some of you are going to know how to be more of philanthropists. Some of you are going to have the ability to be more connected on a spiritual level with being shamans. Okay, you're going to be able to guide people through meditations that will help them retrieve their soul fragments. There's lots of different ways to help the planet in this journey, okay? Everybody's mission is important. Every single one of us has a mission, and every single one of our missions is important as far as healing this planet is concerned. Okay, so that's the number 10. That's the number 10 topic that I wanted to let you guys know about, because it all works together for the good of the planet, for the good of each of the people that are involved, okay? So whatever you end up doing and on your mission to help others is going to also lead you to your union. Because like I said, you're going to need to know what your mission is before you get on into your union, all right? And so if you don't know what your mission is, then more than likely you're not going to be coming into union until you figure that out and start learning how to really work it, okay? So do what you can to learn what it is that you love to do, what you're passionate about, what you're good at, what gifts you have. Do what you can to love yourself, because it all goes hand in hand, okay? So self-love leads to learning about your spiritual gifts, leads to becoming one with your source, with the creator, leads to you being able to have a mission, leads to you being able to use that mission to help other twin flames, which leads to healing the world, okay? So this is how it all works, and you guys are doing what you need to do, and I'm so proud of you guys. I want to tell you guys I'm so proud of you. We have just concluded this celebrity twin flame, high status twin flame connection, and it really has helped us to be able to put things in perspective, okay, as far as what twin flames are here to do. And celebrities are here to do the same thing, and it's just the fact that they have chosen to be on a different path. It doesn't make them any less of a twin flame. It doesn't make them any less able to have a mission, okay? So when you think about it, a lot of the celebrities are going to be able to use their platform as a celebrity to help with their mission, to start their mission, okay? And that might include starting the mission with their twin flame. So this is why it's going to be important for you to raise your vibration, because your spirit guides and your angels and Father, Mama, everything will work to show you how it is you're going to be able to use your mission to heal the planet. All right. No matter what kind of situation you're in, whether it's typical twin flame or, high status celebrity twin flame connection, you're going to have the mission that you need to have. And it's going to all tie into whatever plan that you create, that you set into motion before you incarnated here on earth. And you guys signed up for this. You both signed up for it. Whether you're the non-celebrity twin flame or the celebrity twin flame, you signed up to come here and live this life the same way you live it right now. You went through and you're right here where you are right now because you chose to be here in this fashion, in this particular human, shell, whatever body you chose, whatever family you chose to be in, whatever social economic status you chose to be in, whatever career you chose, path you chose to have. All of this was orchestrated and predestined, predetermined by you in your Akashic records. And so you're going to really want to learn how to go in and read your Akashic records. If you need to have a reading done, do that. If you are able to meditate and be able to go and see your past lives, do that. If you're able to really just sit with yourself and know yourself. That's the most important thing you can do on this journey, is to know yourself. Whatever way you're going to be able to learn more about yourself, you need to start focusing on that, because that is going to lead you to more self-love, okay? Thank you so much for being on this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the videos. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I've been making my way through these videos and I've been really enjoying it, but a lot of times I do get tired, so that's why I feel like I need to take this break. But I'm still going to do my own personal celebrity twin flame journey video probably tomorrow, and then that will be the last long video I do for about a month or so, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys are feeling uplifted and full of hope as far as what your mission and your purpose here as twin flames is. I hope you guys are more clear on that, and I hope you are able to move forward in your journey. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or send me an email or a direct message on my Instagram, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. Thank you guys. Love you so much. Bye.